Live from wherever it's Jody Brother and just the rest of the Western Red City back to Mexico. We got the driver with the welcome to the show. I'm Jaded Steve.
Hey.
Alright, let's get to it. Thing down here. Go back
Boop.
Hi. And Primal. In the harshness of the primordial winter, a herd of woolly mammoths hunt for the murderers of one of their own. An assassination classroom. A pitched battle between two super creatures threatens to harm the students of Class 3E, and Kuro Sensei to protect them while fighting for his life. Now Lupin to third part 6. More familiar faces appear as the Lupin pursues the automaton clock, and Xana's quest to go home turns into a far more complicated conspiracy. On One Piece. Shirahosa reveals that she knew the truth about her mother's murder all along. Luffy makes a bone-crushing entrance, and the princess needs him most. On One Piece. Morty announces its plans for turning humans into slaves. The people of Fishman Island show their support behind a new champion, and Luffy amazes even his own friends. On the British Shippuden. With the return of his Riengan, Madara summons the Gato statue. It snares all the beats instantly and goes on a bad rampage. On Shenmue the animation, to chase Lan-Di, Rio decides to go to Hong Kong, but realizes he does not have enough money to go. Regardless of systems, Rio gets a part-time job, which he soon learns is in Mad Angel's territory. And on Attack on Titan, Colt pleads with Zeke to not use the scream to turn Falcon into a Titan. All the while, soldiers in Titan's class in battle as Eren struggles to make contact with his brother. And that's your Toonami preview. Back to Steve for the rest of the show.
And we got some breaking Toonami news for you tonight. And that Toonami news is the dramatic change in the anime landscape has forced the folks at Toonami to adapt to bringing fans the best action cartoons on the planet. Most notably, that has led to the block creating their own original content, which has become quite the extensive library in recent years. Well, Adult Swim plans to add to it as they announced an all-new Toonami original titled Ninja Kamui, and a Rick and Morty anime series to add more fun to Saturday nights. Yes, let's tell you all about it. Kicking things off with the Deadline article, Ninja Kamui is described as follows. Ninja Kamui will follow Joe Higgin, who is a Nukinin, a former ninja who escaped his clan and is hiding from his violent past in rural America with his family. One night he is ambushed by a team of assassins from his former organization who exact up bloody retribution on Joe and his family for betraying their ancient code. Rising from seeming death, Joe will reemerge as his former self, Ninja Kamui, to avenge his family and friends. Kamui is a 21st century ninja, a shadowy anarchist who pits his ancient skills against high-tech weaponry with brutal finesse. He must face off against trained assassins, combat cyborg, and rival ninjas to bring down the very clan that made him. This synopsis already sounds exciting and has many fans talking, considering the other original series coming to Toonami soon. However, the most significant news from this latest announcement is that it will be directed by Sung-Hoo Park, well known for his work on the mega-hit series Jujutsu Kaisen and the film Jujutsu Kaisen O. Knowing the pedigree Park has, many expect big things from this series, and excitement should grow as time moves forward. There hasn't been a release date or year on when to expect Ninja Kamui, But Toonami Faithful will update you as soon as we know, and we can't wait for the Rick and Morty anime series either. And that's the other big announcement from Adult Swim, was that a Rick and Morty anime series has also been greenlit after all the shorts that have appeared on the network. We predicted that. Titled Rick and Morty, the anime will be 10 episodes long and will be led by Tower of God Helmer Takashi Sano. That name should be familiar since Sano previously directed 2 other Rick and Morty anime shorts. There hasn't been any word if this series will debut on Toonami. If you had to ask, we would guess it'll premiere on Adult Swim and later find its way to Toonami, much as it has with the animated shorts before. And Jason DeMarco, or as me and Jay would like to call him, the Lord of the anime, recently went to Twitter to say that this series will be subtitled, but there hasn't been any word to suggest that it won't air on Toonami first. And of course, the friends at Toonami Faithful will keep all of us up to date as we learn more. So, there you got the major Toonami news. Let's get you updated on ye old wrestling broadcast, and let us go directly to the hubbub of last night's Double or Nothing, which, in my opinion, was pretty good. Others thought it was a little botchy, a little botch filled. Oh, excuse me. There, thank you. That was me. Okay, let's get to the Double or Nothing Double or Nothing 2022 review. And we'll tell you who won and who got what and where. And here we go. Very simple. All right. Where's the winners list here, guys? Thank you. Don't you... Okay. I'm going to try to find the winners list here. There we go. Thank you. Thank you, boys. Okay, let's first tell you that the buy-in, the debut of Hook and Danhausen, went perfect. Hook and Danhausen tagged up against the moderately funny tag team of Smart Mark Steinberg and Tony Nese. And while Tony and Smart Mark thought they had it good, they had a good chance to beat Hook and Danhausen, they were cursed by Danhausen, and Danhausen and Hook won. The big battle, the one that let off all the controversy and almost didn't go off, well, they made it the opening match, Wardlow versus MJF, and with 10 power bombs, Wardlow won, and Tony Schiavone made the announcement that Wardlow, you are all elite. And they even had a little sign up there for him. The Hardys defeated the Young Bucks. Jade Cargill retained her TBS championship against Anna Jay, which introduced a new member. And he used to work for the WWE, so there was a job. We'll give you that gentleman's name shortly. House of Black defeated Death Triangle, and finally it happened. Julia Hart turned to the dark side and is now a member of the House of Black. Adam Cole defeated Samoa Joe for the men's Owen Hart tournament belt. Britt Baker, DMD, defeated Ruby Soho, and I thought personally that was a stinker. They should have given it to Ruby, but it's understandable. Britt Baker hasn't won anything since dropping the belt to Rio, I think. Rio was the first. Thunder Rosa. Thank you. Producer on other side of wall, giving me good suggestion. America's Top Team defeated Sammy Guevara, Frankie Kazarian, and Tay Conti. And I have a feeling the romance is about to die between Sammy Guevara and Tay Conti after Sammy accidentally put a super kick on Tay Conti's mouth. Frankie Kazarian left the two, and I think Frankie's going to turn and join America's Top Team with a gentleman who I think I'm going to say he's going to turn when Scorpio Sky turns face, whenever that will happen. So watch that America's Top Team for maybe 3 or 4 weeks. I think the Kazarian storyline with them is going to be quite interesting. Kyle O'Reilly defeated Darby Allin. That was interesting. That was exciting. That was difficult. That even broke me. Thunder Rosa for the AEW Women's Championship. She, of course, the defender. She defeated the Professor, Serena Deeb. A very good match. In the Anarchy in the Arena match, the Jericho Appreciation Society defeated Bryan Danielson, Jon Moxley, Eddie Kingston, Santana, and Ortiz, and I don't think we've heard of this. Jurassic Express defeated Keith Lee, Swerve Strickland, Powerhouse Hobbs, and Ricky Starks to retain the AEW tag titles. And in a not-so-predictable conclusion of the match, or of the night, CM Punk is the new AEW World Champion, defeating Hangman Page. So we'll just see how long Punk's reign will turn out, and we'll see if Hangman Page turns, as in evil. Also, if you're wondering why the pay-per-view went a little long, it's because Dr. Hart, that would be Owen's widow, they had to give time for her to present the Owen Hart men's and women's championship belts, and those belts were fan-damn-tastic. They look good. Whoever does their belts, I mean, they do good work. So that was the pay-per-view. And I just want to say this to everybody who thought the pay-per-view was filled with botches and wasn't exactly as good as the previous one. Personally, I think we're being spoiled because we know, yes, Double or Nothing last year, you got 2 for 1. You got Adam Cole, you got Bryan Danielson. They were there. This time, the only surprise was Jade Cargill's new manager. Oops, let's spell that correctly. There we go. Was Jade Cargill's new manager, Stokely Hathaway. And in the Media Scrum post showgram, when a question about Stokely Hathaway came up, Tony Khan and Jade Cargill spoke about Hathaway's arrival, and according to Tony Khan, he hadn't spoke to Hathaway until this weekend in Las Vegas. Stokely's 30-day non-compete clause from WWE expired that Saturday night. And Jade Cargill said this about Stokely's promo ability. He's the best talker in the game. Who wouldn't want anything less than that? Somebody to represent a superstar that is about to come forth in front of all your eyes. Tony Khan made the best decision he could ever make in this situation. And Tony Khan, I'm bringing Hathaway to AEW. I was in a very unique position. It was pretty unusual. Stokely's 90 days expired yesterday. I never met or spoke to him until today because I do things the right way with honor. It just so happened that his 90 days expired and I had this idea. We were lucky. There is a lot of independent wrestling and stuff going on. I guess he's been around Vegas. I had never met him until the day. I swear on my life, never had a conversation with him. I've had him in mind since 2019. Actually, I remember way back in the day, actually with Cody, I was saying I really like Stokely Hathaway. I'm a big fan of his. He came in today as Stokely Hathaway, and having had another name recently with another promotion, I never had this conversation with him. Today I told him, I want you to be Stokely Hathaway. I'm the owner of Ring of Honor. You have a great history with ROH. Not only did I explain that I want to pair him with the world's greatest network champion, the top undefeated pro wrestler 2 years in with a sparkling record, and add to the presentation that's already come so far and so fast. Like Jade said, he's a great talker, and I literally never met him or spoken to him until today, which is pretty cool that it worked out. Indeed, I must agree, it sure as hell did. Speaking of which, as a way of saying, hi, how are you? We're AEW. Tony Khan has done the unthinkable, nay, the impossible, and they accepted. So put this in your lineup, folks, for when AEW Dynamite airs from the Fabulous Forum in Los Angeles. Among Tony's guests will be their bosses. That's right. The bosses of the new Warner Brothers Discovery. The new owners of the Turner Nets, and I guess they're still going to be calling it Warner Media, though I doubt it. So Turner Net's new bosses, who sort of gave AEW a thumbs up during the presentation, CBS and TNT's new fall season. So for Tony Khan to invite the hierarchy of the parent company of TBS and TNT and True TV lends a little credence to the fact that they believe in the partnership and they believe in AEW. And by they, I'm saying Warner Brothers Discovery. So we shall see what happens. Where is AEW going to be this week? Let me find out. There we go. Ba-boom. And let's see here. Yada-da-da-da-da, yada-da-da-da-da. Ooh, puppy dogs. In fact, we could tell you this right now. The Fabulous Forum debut and the invitation that was accepted by the hierarchy of Warner Brothers Discovery, Los Angeles, California, is coming up on Wednesday. That's right, Wednesday night, 8 o'clock Eastern, which is 8, 7, 6, 5 o'clock Pacific time on TBS. And June 3rd, they'll be doing Rampage from Ontario, California. June 8th, they'll be in Independence, Missouri. June 15th, St. Louis. June 22nd, back to Milwaukee at the WM Panther Arena. Then June 26th, their next pay-per-view, The Forbidden Door with New Japan Pro Wrestling in Chicago. June 29th, yes, friends, look for Danhausen to be in the Motor City. That is his home. It's also, by the way, the new home of Ethan. I forgot his last name. But that's Ethan's new home from the American Team Titans, or whatever they're calling themselves now. So there you go. So, folks, enjoy the Wednesday's AEW, because I think it's going to be very entertaining. Los Angeles, the Forum. So enjoy. We got a quick little bit of time left. Let's give you a briefity of the big movie that just happened to be Top Gun Maverick. The global take, $258 million. That's all right. And let's see. Let's go to the TV area. Matthew Morrison is out as judge on Fox's So You Think You Can Dance. Uh-oh, trouble there. Let's see. UEFA to investigate Champions League Finals fan entry snafus that forced a delay of kickoff. Let's see. Where else? For those of you that love the Amazon drama series The Power, two of their bright and big stars, Leslie Mann and Tim Robbins, have just said bye-bye to that. Let's see here. Let's see. One more before we say goodnight. Yada, yada, yada. Let's see. Do we have anything more to add to that on the briefity of headline? Let's see. Johnny Depp avoided the First Amendment core of $50 million trial against Amber Heard. Could prove key to victory. That's cool. Jerry Bruckheimer and his reign over Memorial Day box office with Top Gun 2 continues. Stranger Things pushes Kate Bush's 1985 single Running Up That Hill to number 1 on iTunes. And, believe it or not, Top Gun Maverick Deep Six Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End for an opening day record $156 million. Wow. That is a lot of Tom Cruise. That's a lot of Tom Cruise bucks right there. And that's going to wrap things up for us on this Memorial Day. I want to say thank you to everyone who fought for our freedoms and continues to fight for our freedoms. We'll see you hopefully Sunday. If not Sunday, we'll see you back here on Monday. Until then, Brain, you got anything left in you?
And it.
We Gone. This has been a presentation of Mystifying Creativity Productions in association with Brain Scan Entertainment. For the Brain, I'm the Baxman. We Gone.